Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Bertil and I'm from Germany. I'm currently studying in Osaka, doing my final year of my master's degree. I've been documenting my life in Japan, sharing my experiences and exploring new places. This time I took advantage of the long weekend for the Emperor's birthday and went on a 3-day trip up north with a friend. Originally, we planned to go to Nagoya first and Kanazawa, but since we booked our Shinkansen tickets last minute, we had to switch things around. But honestly, I don't mind changing plans. It just makes the trip more exciting. So let's jump right into it. What was really crazy was watching the weather change during the ride. It was chilly in Hirakata and Kyoto, but as we got closer to Kanazawa, everything transformed. The landscape turned into a winter wonderland, snow everywhere. It was absolutely stunning. Our first stop was the Higashi Chaya District, one of Kanazawa's most famous traditional tea house areas. This place is full of well preserved Edo-period buildings, and back in the day, it was known for its geisha performances. Walking through the streets felt like stepping into a different era. After exploring for a bit, we found this cozy little cafe and decided to warm up with some matcha and tea. There's something about having matcha in a historic district like this that just feels so right. Next, we headed to Kanazawa Castle. This place dates back to the late 1500s and was originally the home of Maeda. Oh my god, I always get it wrong. Maeda clan, of the Maeda clan, one of the most powerful families of the Edo period. It's been rebuilt several times due to fires, but the current structures still give you a glimpse of its former grandeur. Right next to the castle is Kenrokuen, which is considered one of Japan's most beautiful gardens. The name Kenrokuen means garden of six qualities, referring to the six elements that made it a perfect landscape. Before ending our day, we stopped by Nagamachi District, which used to be a samurai residential area. The old earthen walls, narrow streets, and preserved houses give you a sense of what life was like for the samurai back in the day. So, we initially planned to visit Shirakawa-go and Gokuyama, but here's a quick travel tip for you. Make sure to book your bus tickets in advance. Unfortunately, we didn't do so. We had to switch up our plans again last minute, but as you know, I love spontaneous adventures, so here's how our day unfolded. First up, Omicho Market. This is Kanazawa's largest fresh food market, often called Kanazawa's Kitchen. It has been around since the Edo period and is packed with over 170 stalls selling everything from fresh seafood to local produce. Walking through the market, you are immediately hit with the aroma of grilled seafood and the vibrant energy of the vendors calling out their specials. After finishing up at the market, we didn't have any set plans, but we realized we weren't too far from the coast, so I quickly checked for any nearby places reachable by train or bus. Without thinking twice, we hopped on and let the adventure take us wherever it wanted. The bus ride itself was an experience. It was snowing heavily, and the way the snow covered trees and the coastline blended together, it honestly felt like a scene from a fairy tale. At one point, I was so overwhelmed by how beautiful everything looked that I had tears running down my face. Moments like these remind me of how lucky I am to be experiencing Japan in all its natural beauty. On our way, we happened to walk by a small train station, Shimao Station, and guess what? A train was coming that would take us right back to Takaoka Station where we originally took the bus. As if the day couldn't get any better, the train ride ran right along the coastline, making the journey back just as scenic as the one before. Back at Takaoka Station, we found something really cool, a public piano with a sign that said, "Feel free to play." We saw someone incredibly talented perform, and I even gave it a shot myself. To wrap up the day, we grabbed some ramen at a restaurant back at Kanazawa Station. After such a long day of spontaneous adventures, a hot bowl of ramen was exactly what we needed. And with that, we called it a night. For our final adventure, we only had one plan, visiting the famous monkey park in Nagano. This time, we were prepared and had already booked our Shinkansen tickets in advance. We took a 1-hour Shinkansen ride from Kanazawa to Nagano, and once again, the scenery was absolutely breathtaking. After arriving in Nagano, we decided to grab some breakfast before heading to Monkey Park. We found this cozy Vietnamese restaurant that served a warm and hearty meal, which was perfect for the cold weather. The weather here in Nagano was way colder than what we had in Kanazawa. Next up was the bus ride to the Monkey Park, which cost approximately 1,800 yen per adult. That's roughly 12 US dollars or 11 euros. The ride took about 40 minutes, passing through beautiful snowy landscapes, but the real challenge was still ahead. Once we arrived, we had to do a 40-minute hike up into the mountains. If you're planning on visiting, make sure to wear sturdy shoes because the path can be slippery, especially in winter. I fell 3 times. And finally, after 40 minutes of hiking, we arrived at the famous Jigokudani Monkey Park. Jigokudani Monkey Park is home to the famous Japanese snow monkeys who love to bathe in the natural hot springs. It's such a unique sight, these wild monkeys just chilling in the warm water, completely unbothered by the cold. They're used to having visitors, so you can get really close and observe their behavior up close. Some were grooming each other while others were just relaxing with their eyes closed. It honestly looked like a monkey spa day. One of the best things about this park is that the monkeys roam freely in their natural habitat. There are no cages or barriers, making it a truly authentic experience. Just remember, as cute as they are, they're still wild animals, so avoid touching or feeding them. And that's a wrap. This trip was full of unexpected surprises, breathtaking scenery, and amazing experiences. If you enjoyed this vlog, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one.